That's how you beat big time programs in the real games too. We got to capitalize on some of that. We got to continue to get better. I told you.
Welcome to the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. I'm your host, Jaden Kent. Here with me today is Coach Beard. Coach, how we feeling?
Feeling pretty good, trying to get back in that W column.
Yes, sir. Coming into this game, our boys seem to have a little bit more fun, and they haven't looked like they've been having fun recently with the Live Oak game. They just look a little dragging.
Well,
what changed?
If you're dragging and you're flat, how much do you really love the grind that you signed up for? It's a tough game, and one of the things that makes it tough is you play one game a week. You don't have the opportunity to have a bad night on a Tuesday and turn around and play on a Thursday. So you have to be able to weather a storm for 1 week. I think our juice was finally there. The Live Oak game took it out of them. It is what it is. You can make all the excuses you want. We didn't play very well. They wanted it more.
Right.
And you have to look in the mirror. But at the end of the day, you were still sitting at 4-2, getting ready to play one of the top teams in the state. And at their place, which is an awesome atmosphere, and you should be juiced up. That's why you work. That's why you practice. That's why you train in the summer to play these games, and then to be able to bounce back after laying an egg the week before. You should always be juiced up for that, but you also should be juiced up for every opportunity you have because you don't have many. Yes, football is one of those sports when you're done, you're done. I don't get to go play slow pitch softball after baseball. I don't get to go play church league basketball for basketball. You don't have a fix for football, so. If you don't really enjoy the grind, or you get a little down, or you don't like, or get unhappy, you don't like it, you're in the wrong sport. You don't need to play football because that's what makes it such a beautiful sport and a tough sport. So. Yes,
sir. Speaking of juice, I think the mascot that we brought out added a little extra fun, took the pressure off the boys, added a little bit of juice to it.
Sometimes you got to have a little fun. You got to think outside the box. This is a grind, and y'all are in it together, and it's the ups and the downs, and that's on y'all to come up with some crazy things to make it crazy and fun, and whatever gets you excited.
That's right. With that, let's get into the highlights from Friday night's game against Dutchtown. Jackets taking the field, raising our mascot, Henny the Longhorn, coming onto the field with a purple and white look. Coach, how we feeling about this game?
I love the new look helmets. I love the new reset that we cranked up right here, and you set the bar really high.
Yes, sir. Griffin's ball first. Quarterback evading, rolling out in the pocket, staying in the pocket, tries to find something downfield, throwing out of bounds. Caden Allen pointing, getting real hype, telling the crowd to turn up. Horn drops back, Jackets ball, tries to find something, rolls out in the pocket, throws it down the field for Goldman, out of bounds. Good catch for him. We're starting to look at him more. He's showing us why we should look at him. Horn hands it off to number 6, Slade Daigle, making people miss, running into contact. He loves that contact. He's getting up, really excited, thinking no one can mess with him. He's our guy right now. Horn rolls out, tries to find someone down the field. Big touchdown for number 3, Goldman. Ref signals it. Everybody's going crazy. Really fast start for us, having a 3-and-out on defense and coming in and scoring on offense like that. Huge momentum gainer for us. Coach, tell me about it.
Yeah, that was a big opening drive. Slade starting to get healthy gives us a huge boost in the run game. We're going to get 5 going. You'll see that later on. But to finish this drive, big play, big throw, big catch. You gotta ride that wave, and I thought we did a pretty good job of starting fast, and again we set the bar really high with energy and execution, so we got to get it done.
Bravo's point is up and no good. Jackets lead 6-0. Griffin's ball, handoff to number 6. He looked really good this game, just outrunning people. Dropped by Rancher Miller though. He makes a lot of tackles this game up and coming. Jackets ball again, Horn takes the snap, rolling out, finds number 11, Peyton Puffer down the field, really hyped. He's back, he's getting healthy again. He suffered a collarbone injury. Horn drops back again, finds number 4, Tylen Haynes over the middle, tackled, gets up, signals first down. I think he got flagged for this. I don't know the reason though. Horn on the QB keeper, just running through, dropped, but a big first down run for him, really pushing us in the Dutchtown territory. Horn drops back, rolls out again, tries to find Huncho, picked off by number 1, just got in front of him and dropped by Jerry Horn, tackled out of bounds. Jerry had told me the dude just jumped the play and made a really good catch, really good interception. I don't know if there's much we could do about that, being a D lineman looking at the quarterback, but Coach, you tell me about it.
Well, I mean, the route could have been brought back towards the pylon, but the interception is definitely credited to the quarterback. And, the good news is it wasn't a pick six, so that's always a plus,
Yes, sir.
The way we do things this year. But, again, you had two big drives to open up and went right down the field. We just got to finish that drive. It's a tough one. We give a lot of life back to Dutchtown, and, again, we're notorious for giving a lot of life away.
Yes, sir. Quarterback hands it off to number 31, tackled by, again, Rancher Miller. He's all over the field this game. RPO for the Griffins, caught by number 8, turning upfield, tackled by a gang of people, but of course, Rancher Miller's on him. Number 4 hands it to number 6, who's just forcing his way through the line into the end zone for a huge Griffin touchdown. Looks like a power back, elusive back type of guy. Coach, tell me about him.
Yeah, he's a really special running back, in a long line of Dutchtown running backs. So, there's nothing different for them to have a guy like this, and you have to prepare for him every day. And he was everything we thought he would be. He was a really good player, and a lot of fun to be on the field with, and a lot of fun to watch.
Yes, sir. Horn drops back, looking for something. Off the hands of the defender, almost picked off, but falls incomplete. Jackets forced to punt. Griffin's ball, handoff to number 6 again, just making holes. People are trying to arm tackle him. You can't do that with those type of guys, but he's dropped by Rancher Miller. Handoff to number 6. Oh, faked it. Pulled pass to the tight end, dropped by Rancher Miller again. Number 6 gets the ball again, breaking tackles for the end zone for the second time today. We can't arm tackle this type of guy. We got to go low on these type of guys. Coach?
Well, you got to make the play. You got to be sound. You got to be where you're supposed to be. Again, that was a really bad play by our middle backers, who did not do what they were supposed to do, did not trust their eyes, and got caught up in the trash. And because of it, it left a gap for a kid like that to get through. He's not going to miss those seams.
Right.
So we got to do a better job there, and get better defensively, so you can stop guys like this and beat teams like this.
Yes, sir.
Kid's a good player, man. He's fun to be on the field with. I appreciate real good football.
I think we had an issue with the clock right here and the officials where it ran down. Don't know, halftime, 14-6, Dutchtown up. Horn drops back to pass, pump fakes, throws it over the middle, incomplete, falls low. A little low for him, he can't really get to that. Number 4 drops back, rolling out, almost sacked by James Gaspard, couldn't quite make the play. I know you were talking about that on the sideline, Coach. Dropped by number 36, Darius Scott. Made something out of nothing. Horn drops back, pump fakes again, finds number 11, Peyton Puffer, over the middle again, who's fighting for yards, refuses to go down. Griffins, number 4, quick pass over the middle, tackled by Rancher Miller. Like I said in the beginning, he's all over the field this game. It looks like he's making every single tackle. Handoff to number 6, outruns people. Stopped by Rancher Miller again, and number 36, Darius Scott. Horn hands it off to Brenton Paul, who breaks up the seam, and once he turns on the Jets, you can't stop him. Huge touchdown run for him. I think he got flagged right here for excessive celebration or something, for pointing to God, but it just seemed really one-sided on the penalties to me, celebration-wise.
Yeah, Brenton Paul just needed an earlier run to kind of have that confidence. He broke a little 8 to 10 yard run earlier, and it was just like, oh, there I am, I can do this. And he kind of got that hot hand, and here he is, comfortable. The kid is a special player. We've been waiting on all year to do special things, and he finally did it. People nitpick at things, and
right.
They are who they are.
That's right. We were going to go for 2, had to back it up for the penalty, had to take 1 for the extra point. Bravo's kick is up and good. 12-14, Dutchtown still up. Quarterback drops back, finds number 2 on the seam, dropped by number 21, Jacob Deal. Quarterback drops back again, tries to find someone, and does. Huge hit by Rancher Miller over the middle. That number 9 kid's pretty good too. Keeper for the QB, trying to get a QB sneak over the line for the first down. Everybody's piled on top of each other, so you can't really see where the ball is. Officials coming, breaking everybody up, trying to see where the ball is, trying to see if it's a turnover or first down. Ball looks short to me in real life, but it looks kind of like a first down here. Can't really tell that much. Dutchtown takes the ball again, finds number 8 in the flat. Just outran our people, dove for the touchdown, got through the pylon, crossed the plane. Celebrations everywhere, no flags.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of this. We've been struggling at picking up guys out of the backfield, or those quick hitting little, those quick hitting little routes right there on our outside backers have given us fits. And you just have to you got to continue to work on it and get comfortable stopping those. And you got a quarterback that's got a quick enough gun to get it to those guys. That's tough. It was a good play call by them.
Horn takes the snap and rolls out, tries to find someone downfield. Huncho, Tylen Haynes, ran out of bounds. Really good catch for him. He's here. Handoff to number 5, Brenton Paul, who breaks it open for a huge first down. Ran out of bounds. He's starting to turn up this game and look like himself. Horn hands it off to Paul again, stuffed in the backfield and brought down. 4th down, Jackets decide to go for it, but it's blocked. Don't know what happened on the blocking for our extra point for our field goal team, but someone must have got through and blocked it, got a hand on it.
Came off the edge.
Yeah.
Kicker was unsettled, low kick. We wanted to go right there. We wanted to kick that and then turn around and come back with a surprise onside to kind of flip the field. And we felt good defensively in stopping them. So we wanted to have a little magic right there and keep that momentum on our side. It just didn't work out like that way because it got blocked.
Yes, sir. Handoff to number 6, who just finds the seam, finds the sideline, and just cuts up. Nobody can catch him. Jacob Deal's almost there. Dives, can't really get him. Just put the icing on the cake for Dutchtown.
Chest bumps the Griffin. That's hugs the Griffin. I mean,
No flag though.
You point to God, it's one thing, but you chest
Praise
bump the
God, you get a
mascot,
flag
it's another.
nowadays.
It is. Hey, again, hey, good job by those officials.
Yeah.
Again, we kind of got lulled to sleep right there. We had a little break right there where it was a discussion, and Jacory Crows spilled it right there, and we just kind of hung up in some trash, and it kicked out. Did a good job stopping it initially, but it kicked out and bounced out where guys like that make things happen, and he did just that. It's a back you got to keep under wraps all night long, or they're going to break them just like they did.
Yes, sir. Mishandled snap for the Griffins, tries to chuck it up, makes something happen, batted down by the Yellow Jackets defense. Horn takes the snap, finds someone over the middle, caught by number 3, Goldman again. It seems like every time you throw the ball to him, if he gets a hand on it, he's going to catch it.
He had a big game.
Except for that time, broken up by number 21 on Dutchtown's defense. Horn tries to keep it himself, tries to fight for yards, tries to go over the middle. I didn't think he was down right there in person from the sideline, but I guess the officials marked him down. Turnover on downs, Dutchtown gets the ball with only a little time left. Victory formation, QB takes a snap, kneels it. That's the end of the game. I don't know if officiating killed us. I don't know if we killed us.
No, I mean, officiating never beats you. You got to get the job done. We shot ourselves early with the one drive, and we had chances and we didn't capitalize on them. That's on us. The breaks of the game and the officiating, that's just part of it. You're on the road, so they're going to be against you anyway.
Yes, sir.
You just got to get the job done.
That's right. Jerry Horn, 12 for 21 passing, 132 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Brenton Paul, 9 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. Deshaun Goldman, 4 receptions, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Coach, the officiating seemed to be one side the whole game. How big of an impact do you think it made?
Well, when the breaks of the game go against you, there's really only one option. You got to expect things to go against you on the road. That's called home field advantage.
Yes, sir.
Ideally, my argument with a lot of it is these guys just need to do what's right. They need to try to do what's right. Whether it's good, bad, or the job's got to get done. Just as we ask you kids and these coaches to get the job done, the officiating's got to get the job done. And but it doesn't win or lose games. But it does change some things. And it was just one of those nights. We're on the road. We're at a disadvantage, and we got to overcome it. And we got to play harder. And you can't let it get to you. Hopefully those guys go back and watch the film and realize how bad they were, and they clean it up because that's a good officiating association.
Yes,
so they're going to get that cleaned up just like we did ours, just like we did our work. So that's all you can ask of them is to continue to get better, just like we did. And again, the officiating had nothing to do with it, good or bad. We got to get the job done.
Yes, sir.
the thing is you just want to get it right.
Right. Our whole team played pretty good this game. What do you think we can expect as players and as the fans moving forward?
Well, the biggest thing is you set a bar really high for your excitement, for the way you prepared, the way you practiced, and anything less than that at this point is on you.
Yes.
You know, I can only take you so far. These coaches can only take you so far. You know, we forget to look in the mirror as parents and as coaches. Sometimes, you know, you guys now got to go get it done. Go play. Go execute. You know, we can only do so much for you. And here you are. You showed a side of y'all that I really loved the other night. And again, you set that bar really high. So anything less than that's a choice you're making.
Yes.
And is a chance we lose a football game because we're not prepared and we didn't have that juice that you now show that you can have. I mean, we had chances to go beat a big time program, and a lot of it had to do with how you handled the entire week. You know, the way you bounced back. So, you know, bar's set. Now see what you can do.
Yes, sir. Got to stay above that bar. With a quick turnaround and playing Thursday night, playing a new young school, what do you hope to see?
Well, I can tell you this. I mean, you watch them, man. Those kids play hard. Those coaches are really good football coaches. They do some really good stuff that I really like. So, you know, just like anything, I'm never comfortable in any football game. You know, I don't fear anybody, but I respect everybody. And just like this, a new school is a new school. Well, those kids work too. Those coaches work, and you know, they're going to be hungry and excited to play football and try to get a win in front of their home crowd in a big time stadium. And you know, this program is at the early stages of being a monster. So I mean, look, we take them lightly. They're going to get us, and if we don't prepare like we're capable of, you know, we're going to go into a hostile environment and get embarrassed, and I'm not going to have that. You know, that's the stuff that can't happen anymore because we are a different team. We have set the bar at a different level, and these kids are no different. Is it young? Yeah. Have they had their struggles? Yeah. But you know, you're catching them week 8. I mean, how young are they really? You know, they've played now. So, you know, we got to get the job done, and those guys are really good coaches, and they got some really good players. And, you know, one thing I know over the years, Ascension Parish kids are tough. So those are still Ascension Parish kids. Yes,
sir. Speaking of them playing now, with this being their first season, what do we know about them?
Well, I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, I know they've put together a really strong football staff. I think the head coach is a really good football coach. You know, I don't really know him, but I know he's coached at Live Oak before, so I know his path, and he had a little success at Live Oak, so I got a lot of respect for that. And you know, I know these guys work, and you know, I know the O-line coach is a really good football coach that was with me for 5 years at Live Oak.
Yes, sir.
And again, you know Ascension kids, and Prairieville's a part of that. Those kids have been tough opponents at Dutchtown and Santa Ma, and I think maybe a sprinkle at EA or whatever. However, they you know, combined and made this school. But you know, those kids are still those kids, and that's a good coaching staff. And you know, I don't expect anything but a hard-fought victory and a hard-fought battle because those guys are football coaches that know how to play the game and know how to coach the game, and you know, we better be prepared.
Yes, sir. Coach, Thursday night, what do you think we need to do, and what are our keys to victory?
Well, you know, as always, I mean, you got to win in the trenches. You know, our O-line showed some glimpses Friday night of being really good.
Right.
And they've come a long way. You know, we get quick to always want to point fingers and blame each other and you know, put some things on the O-line because they really are the group that drives the offense. But those guys haven't been the issue the last few weeks, man. They're getting a lot better. They're playing nastier. They're executing. And, you know, they're protecting, and I've been really pleased with them. So winning in the trenches is going to be critical because of what they do Prairieville-wise offensively is, you know, we've got to attack them. Our D-line's got to attack them up front, and we got to set a tone in the trenches. And again, we can't turn the football over. Right. You know, we can't give these other teams life and juice. I mean, we got to take it, and we got to sustain it, and then we got to bury. And you can't do that by making critical mistakes and turning footballs over and you know, bad penalties, selfish penalties. You know, we got to get the job done, and you know, that's kind of a big thing. You know, you've set a bar of juice right here, and excitement and an energy. Well, now we got to take that, build on that, and go get the job done at an extremely high level.
Yes, sir, I agree. Thanks for watching this episode of the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. Game is Thursday night versus Prairieville at Hurricane Stadium. Kickoff 7 o'clock. I'm your host, Jaden Kent. Here with me today was Coach Beard. Coach, thanks for coming out today.
That's been a great job tonight.
Thank you.
Look, that's how you beat big-time programs in the real games too. We got to capitalize on some of that. We got to continue to get better. I told you.